Good morning to all. Let us start the session sharply by 10 a.m.
dear participants, our speaker for the first session has arrived. We will start with our session within 2 to 3 minutes. To all our dear participants who has joined hands for this multi-day seminar to explore innovation. Our first session for today focuses on the role of ICT tools on development of teaching and learning process in HEIs. Generally, we all are aware that ICT helps the learner to share learning resources and spaces, promote learner-centered and collaborative learning, and explicate problem-solving skills. The use of ICT will not only enhance learning environment but also prepare the next generation for future lives and careers. The NEP 2020 recognizes the importance of optimizing and expanding the existing digital platforms and ongoing ICT-based educational initiatives to meet the current needs and future challenges. Therefore, This is a golden time for updating ourselves with implementation of ICT and reap its benefits in the upcoming years. To enrich our knowledge more on it, we have our eminent speaker for the session, Dr. Senthilkumar, Dean SSIT and Associate Professor, Skyline University, Nigeria. To introduce him, I may now request Dr. R. Kavitamani, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce of Sri Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science, to introduce our speaker to the forum.
Good morning, everyone. I feel extremely honored to welcome and introduce the guest speaker, Dr. A. Senthilkumar, Dean, School of Science and Information Technology in Skyline University, Nigeria. Dr. A. Senthilkumar has got doctorate in computer applications from Manonmaniam Sundarar University and also acquired postgraduate MCA and MPhil from Bharathidasan University, Tiruchirappalli. In addition, he possesses additional qualifications in ME in Computer Science Engineering from Anna University and MBA from Alahappa University, Karaikudi. Sir has more than 19 years of experience in teaching, training, research, and administration in Indian universities. Sir has rich experience. Is it audible?
Oh, yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
Is it audible? Good morning, everyone. I feel extremely honored to welcome and introduce the guest speaker, Dr. A. Senthilkumar, Dean, School of Science and Information Technology in Skyline University, Nigeria. Dr. A. Senthilkumar has got doctorate in computer applications from Manonmaniam Sundarar University and also acquired postgraduate MCA and MPhil from Bharathidasan University, Tiruchirappalli. Sir has possessed additional qualifications in ME in Computer Science Engineering from Anna University and MBA from Alahappa University, Karaikudi. Sir has more than 19 years of experience in teaching, training, research, and administration in Indian universities. Sir has rich experience in academic works in the areas of NAAC, ISO, and NBA. Sir produced 10 MPhil research scholars and guided 6 PhD scholars and also done many extension activities through national service schemes in India. He has been involved in organizing many research activities such as webinars, FDPs, workshops, and international conferences. Sir had the responsibilities of research coordinator, NSS program officer, NAAC criteria in charge in Indian colleges. Sir has multidisciplinary research interest on data mining, artificial intelligence, computer networks, software engineering, and data analytics, etc. He has published more than 10 international Scopus and Web of Science indexed journal publications and UGC recognized journals in his credit. He has presented papers in national and international conferences, contributed and published papers in peer-reviewed journals. He has guided the faculty members to get major and minor research projects. He got many outstanding awards such as Young Best Faculty Award by Nobel Research Academy, Best Professor Award by Para, Puducherry, and Kalvi Semmal Award by Pasumai Vasal Foundation and Trust. He is an active journal reviewer in Web of Science Indexed Journal and Scopus Indexed Journal. We are very grateful to you, sir, for accepting our invitation. Now, I invite our honorable speaker to enlighten the academicians. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir, audible, sir.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for your long introduction. About the ICT tools. So first, start with. So I actually, what I am taken today is the role of ICT. What is the major role the ICT tools are playing? So in our teaching learning process. Today I'm going to share with some information, some additional information with you. Actually, what is the title I have taken today? I'm chosen today is the role of ICT tools on development of teaching and learning process in higher education institutions. So this is the title topic I have taken to deliver you today. Madam, can you go for the next slide? Actually, what is actually ICT? Because every day in our classroom, as we are teachers, we are using many ICT tools. So actually, ICT, actually the full form of ICT, information coming, everybody is knowing this. So ICT tools, which includes the major digital, actually ICT means it is related to completely related to digital infrastructure, like computers, laptop, printers, scanners. There are many accessories, digital accessories we are using in our classroom or wherever we are in our department and wherever we are using these digital infrastructures, we will finish our task promptly. So this is the major benefit of while we are using the ICT tools. Then where we are actually using these devices, so the student teacher learning process, and also the students also among them, they are using these ICT tools, they are sharing their knowledge, they are sharing the information to each other. So actually the observation by the National Knowledge Commission, so what actually they have observed, the teachers are the single and the most important component of the education. As we are the teachers, so we are the important component of the complete educational system, not only higher education system, primary education system, childhood education system. So we are the major, we people playing the major role, significant role. So this is the observation by the National Knowledge Commission. So actually the commission, what they have observed, I am telling you. So the training of teachers, so we are training the students. So also we are attending the training. So before the training or after the training. So how we have to focus the training. So pre-service and in-service training of teachers are actually, it is not adequate. So actually it is inadequate. So the training, what the trainers are giving to the trainees. So whatever, maybe today also you are all attending the training. So I'm giving training, you are all trainees who are all attending the training. So either pre-service training, so after the training, what was the impact, what is the impact before the training, how the teachers are. So clearly we have to analyze these two things. So pre-service training, actually it needs to be improved, because so most of the time we are failed. Before the training, so we don't have that type of knowledge accessing the ICT tools or some other things. So clearly we have to attend the training. So what are the inputs we need? So we have to clearly identify all the things, and based on our input, so based on our need, so we will be able to attend the training. Next slide now. Okay, actually, so for what purpose we are using the ICT tools in actually the higher education? We are in the higher education institute. We are working for the higher education institute. So developing normally we are using to develop the course material. So this is one of the major purpose we are using the ICT tools, and also we are how we are delivering the content and sharing the content to our students, also with our colleagues. So this is the major purpose of using ICT tools in higher education system. So, and also, so what are the communication? So we are discussing among ourselves, and how the students are discussing among the learners, teacher, how the communication is going on, and also how we are communicating with the outside people, that is public, that I am telling about the society. So the communication through the ICT tools, how we are communicating together, how we are communicating each other. So this is the major part of ICT tools, and also how we are uh, how we are delivery of our presentation. So today also I am using the PowerPoint presentation. This is also an ICT tool. So creation and delivery of presentation, how we are delivering our lecture to the students, what type of tool we are using. So that is also we have to think about this. So then, so what is the major benefit of this ICT tool? Where we are using this tool in academic purpose, we are using research purpose, we are using an administrative purpose, we are using, and also student enrollment purpose, and not only the restricted with these three. So some major areas I'm highlighted here, but there are a lot of purposes we are using this ICT tools in higher education system. And also in the main action that teaching learning process. Today I'm focusing majorly I'm focusing on teaching learning process. How this ICT tool is used to deliver our lecture comfortably, conveniently to the students. That is the major part I am focusing today. Next slide. Next slide is the benefits of what are the major benefits of ICT tools. So we can make use of this tool. We can motivate our students because previously we are using, not only previously, currently also we are using chalk and talk method we are using. So automatically the students will get boring on this method, the chalk and talk method. So that is we are completely switching over to the technological method. This is technology based method, ICT tool method. So the class will be more dynamic and also the class will be more interesting to the students. So that is the purpose of using this ICT tools. And also the students can understand any concept through the ICT tool, through graphical tools, through animation. The lot of tools are there. So using these tools, the students will be able to understand the concepts very easily, very quickly. So this is the major benefit of using ICT tools. So it plays a significant role. So, and also there are two important things in a teaching learning process. How we are the presentation, how our presentation is good, how our rich presentation, what are the changes already we have done it on our what we are going to deliver the students. Okay, so that is the major thing. And also the second thing is actually we are making the changes in our content and also what we are going to teach to the students. And also it plays, it supports for educational innovations. What are the innovations we are doing in our research, or the students are innovative ideas, what they are sharing with the teachers or sharing with the students. Okay, so through the ICT tools, easily they can deliver, they can expose their innovations through the ICT tools because these tools are playing a major role. Next slide. So why do we need ICT actually? So because we are going to do some changes in our classroom. This is actually not a traditional classroom. This is a technological smart board we are using, some technological accessories, technological devices we are using, some technological changes we are going to implement in our classroom. That is the major purpose of using these ICT tools. So the technological change we are going to. So here there is the major thing we have to see here. So most of the time in our traditional teaching method, so we are using the maximum time is consumed for the getting the input and delivering the output. So actually the processing time is we had only the minimum processing time. So that we have used in traditional teaching. That is our conventional teaching. That is chalk and talk method. But actually while we are using ICT tools, so automatically the input and output time will be reduced, the processing time will be increased. So this is the major benefit of using ICT tools. Automatically the IO time will be reduced, the processing time will be increased. So this is when the processing time is increased, it means we can engage with our students, we can do more activities and discussions. Then a lot of things we can share, we can do with our students. So this is the major benefit of using the tool. Next slide. So this is the ICT Digital Toolkit. So whatever the toolkit, so because a lot of virtual conferencing platforms, we are using Google Meet, and browsers we are using, then various online tools we are using. So this is actually complete a small package of digital toolkit. So these are all some ICT related technological tools, just what you are looking in this slide. So these are all ICT related digital toolkit. Okay, not only these tools, only few of the tools I am highlighted here, but we are using more number of tools. There are a lot of tools out there. So whatever the tool, it is suitable for our delivery of the content to the students or to the people. So we can select it and we can use it. Next slide. So how to use ICT tools in the classroom? That is the major thing. So we have to think about this. Actually, how we are preparing our content, how we are delivering our content to that based on the knowledge level. Actually, what is the level of the students? What is the how we are prepared our content? What is the subject? What is the research area we have selected? Whether the students will be able to understand the concept through the ICT. Some traditional teaching method, when we are using, the students will not be able to understand things what we are actually trying to deliver to the students. We are trying to say to the students. So if you are going through the ICT tools, the students will be they will be able to understand the concept, understand the research areas, what actually we are trying to deliver to the students. So actually, based on completely, it is based on the subject, and completely it is related with the research area. Next slide. So this is the major advantages of, I have identified advantages of ICT tools. It is cost efficient also. One time, if you are purchased, it means we can more number of time we can use these ICT tools, because more number of freely downloadable tools available in the internet. So let me show you what are the freely available tools available. Let me show you one by one in which of the situations, and so based on your task. So based on the students, so let me show you all the tools one by one. So easily you can understand whatever the tool you like to download it, you can download and you can use it, and you can deliver your content effectively to the students. So this is the major advantages of cost efficient, easily you can manage the students than digital teaching, because the digital nowadays, from the primary school students also, they are using all the digital devices, that is ICT tools they are using digital, because already we are switched over to digital teaching method. We are not a digital, we are not a traditional teachers, we are a digital teachers. So digital classroom. So, so there are a lot of improved modes, communication modes between student and teacher. There are a lot of modes already people are developed. Just we are picking any one of the mode and we are using in our teaching learning process. Actually, this is eco-friendly mode also, eliminating the usage of paper, then save our time, because most of the time people we are writing the notes, lecture notes on the paper or in our notebook, and we will be, after preparation is done, we will deliver the information to the students. So this time eco-friendly, the usage of paperless. So we are moving towards the paperless society. So easily the things will be reduced. Eco-friendly environment. We are moving towards the eco-friendly environment. So we can save the time. So we can reduce the time, because improved data, and the last point is we can improve our data, and also we can improve our security. Security wise also we can, the information also we can save it confidentially, or we can preserve our information for a long period. We can preserve our information. So this is also one of the major advantage. Next slide. So some more advantages. Actually, we are a digital teachers, so we can how we can establish, how can we communicate with other teachers, students, researchers, scholars, and educationists. So we can mingle each other. We easily mingle. The students can mingle each other. Also researchers can, because a lot of research networks are there. So using the like LinkedIn, then lot of research networks. So we can join in any one of the research network, and also the teachers can use the tools. The teachers are using the tools. Scholars also using the tools. How the scholars are continuously, frequently communicating their supervisors and their guides through these ICT tools, through these video conferencing tools, based on the LMS tools, learning management system tools. A lot of so they customize a lot of customized tools. Maybe in your institution also they may be using one LMS learning management system tool. So through the learning management system tool, easily you can communicate each other. So this is one of the major benefit of using the tool. Then teachers are able to teach better with the graphics. Yes, of course, the multimedia. I'm telling about the multimedia content. So the teachers will be using some graphical tools, and also video tools, and text tools they are using, then animation tools they are using. So using different tools in their content, and the content will be more effective. So while the students are attending the lecture, if the multimedia content the teacher is presenting means, automatically the students will be understanding very clearly. In the better way of understanding, this is the multimedia content delivery is the better way of understanding, better way of delivery to the students. So this is one of the major benefit of advantage of ICT tools, and we are using. And also the we can create interesting, because when we are using the tools, the lecture will be more interesting, because well designed content we will be developed. Then we can engage our classroom activities through the ICT tools. This is also an advantage. And also provide better teaching and learning methods. Yes, of course, better teaching and learning methods we will be given to the students. That is the one of the advantage of this. Then so we can create social impact. So technological change. So we can implement the we can we are trying to always trying to implement the technological changes. So what are the changes we are planning? We are planning to implement to the students. The students also will be, the society will be the benefiter. The students will be the benefiter. Other teachers will be the benefiter. So this is one of the major advantage when we are using the ICT tools. And also promoting and improving the digital culture. Yes, of course, digital culture. We are a digital people, digital teachers. We are following digital culture among the universities, among the colleges, among the schools, among the students, among the teachers. So digital culture, because already automated, already digitized. Just we are focusing. What are the tools? Essential tools are there. Just we are focusing. So this is the tool can be used for this situation, for this situation. So just we are plugging the tools, all the tools. We are searching the tools. So what is the essential tool for this particular occasion? So we are focusing this. Then automated, already it is automated. Automated solution to the paper-based manual procedure. Yes, already it is automated. Completely it is automated. We are not following any manual procedures and processes. Next slide. So ICT tools for developing knowledge. Yes, there are a lot of areas how to develop your knowledge through the ICT tools. So you can learn some drawing and graphical programs. Then you can create some web design web pages, how to create web pages. Then video making tools. If you are learning, definitely the classroom session will be more interactive. If you are knowing some digital tools, let me show you what are the digital tools available. Then through emails also we can share our information to the students as well as to the teachers, as well as to our researchers also. Okay, because the email communication is the major part. It plays a major role in our life. Email, without email, you imagine it. So we cannot communicate each other. How can we share the information? That is also very tough. That is also very difficult. So, and also the knowledge repository, the web searching, that is, yes, every time we are using the search engines and we are searching something. So whatever the Google is our first teacher. Our traditional teachers are not our first teachers. Google is our, whatever the information we would like to know easily. First, we will open the Google search engine or some other search engine. We will type the keyword, whatever type the information, whatever information we want to download it. Just you can type it and you can download the information. That is web searching. Web searching nowadays, it is the major part of our life. So without the search engine, you just imagine it. So definitely we cannot search, we cannot know any information, new information, because actually Google is a how to say that, like a god. We can say Google is like a god, because all the information Google is providing us. Not only Google, all the search engines. I'm telling you about only the Google search engine, not only Google search engine, whatever maybe the search engine we are using, you can download it. But which search engine is best? But we have to think how many pages at a single search, how many pages the particular search engine is displayed to the users. That is the thing we have to count it. How many pages, how the search engine is. If I am typing the keyword in the Google search engine, how many pages it tried and it is given to the users. That is the thing we have to think about this. Okay, fine. Then knowledge repository. The knowledge repository is also whatever information we would like to know. The Wikipedia, there is a major knowledge repository is there. Online, a lot of online repositories is there. So we can make use of any one of the knowledge repository. We can, whatever the information we would like to know. So easily you can search this Wikipedia website. We refer to the Wikipedia website. You can download it. And also word processing for documenting purpose. We are using a lot of word processing tools, online tools and offline tools also available. We can make use of the tools and we can use for our everyday purpose, day-to-day life purpose. Then blogs, using the blogs also, that is informational websites. So whatever the information you want to search it, you want to use it for your current process or current task. So you can, for educational purpose or academic, then research purpose, you can access. There are a lot of blocks are there. You can access the blocks and you can get it, getting it done for your process. Next slide. Okay, fine. So the next thing is ICT tools for developing literacy. So already we have talked about this drawing and graphics programs and about web creation and design, digital video, emails. Move to next slide. Next slide. I told you about these things in my previous slide. So this is also we already talked about in the previous slide. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. Next. Yes, fine. Childhood education. The previous one. Previous slide. Yes, fine. So in the childhood education, but actually whether we were used or not, actually I don't know. I have not used any tool in my childhood education. Okay, so when I was studying my college days, when I was studying my undergraduation only, I was used some tools. That is only basic and Fortran. So only these tools only I was used. So when I was studying my undergraduation, so after finishing my post graduation only, actually I was using some tools, but only minimum set of tools only we were used. But nowadays there are million trillions of tools are there. Okay, so whatever the tool you can you can download it and you can use it for your academic purpose. Okay, so these are all the some tools we were used in. I think you may have used in your childhood education purpose. Word processor, computers, knowing about computers, knowing about internet, then painting tools, gaming tools, tutorials. You may have used in your olden days, in your childhood education, your childhood days. You may have used. Next slide. So this is about primary education. So when you are moved on to your primary education, the MS spreadsheet, Microsoft Office suites applications you may have used, then MS PowerPoints, then blogging websites, then animation softwares you may have used, and MS Publisher programs also you may have used, and also making small videos, some presentation videos also you may have done in your primary education. So these are all some basic tools we are using, basic ICT tools we are using in our primary education. Please move on, next slide. So this is actually, we are going to discuss, these are the major portion. Now I'm focusing this. So there are some tools I'm identified. So book widgets tool, what is the use of this book widget tool? Then gym kit, then class tools, Genial. So these are all the tools. Some we can use it for. So somewhere when you are making a quiz or when you are going to assess your students or the students when you are conducting any game related programs. So you can make use of these tools. These tools will be very helpful for motivating your students. So book widgets and GimKit tool, this is an ICT tool. There are a lot of tools. I told you, as I told you, a lot of tools are there. But we have identified only some of the tools. What are the tools in which type of situation, which type of students are attending the particular class, so where they are using. So these are some basic tools. So book widgets, gym kit, class tools, and Genial. So making some interactive class. So how can we making a class interactive, make an interactive classroom? We can make use of these tools. We can make our classroom as an interactive. So please go through these tools so easily. Just move on to next slide. Yes, this is the website. So book widget website. So create your own interactive exercises and automatically you can do assessments within a fraction of minutes. So this is completely free. You can make use of this tool, book widget tool. You can finish your assessments and also you can make your classroom as an interactive classroom. Next slide. This is another tool, what you have seen earlier. Gym kit is also another tool. But whatever the tool you are using, first you have to sign up with the basic details. You have to give it your mail ID, your name, first name, last name. So these basic details you have to give it. After then you can get into the tool, you can make use of the tool very interactively to your students. Next slide. So this is also a tool, classtools.net. So this is a website. So easily you can make use of this classtools.net. So you can create your posters and you can create your own posters and you can post it on the same website. This is actually not a Facebook, fake book. Facebook everyone is using. This is a fake book. There are a lot of small tools, add-on tools are available in this website. So you can go through the website. You can use this website. You can visit this website. You can small details you will give as an input, and the system will be processed your input, and immediately you will be able to see the output. So this is the basic website. Easily you can learn some new technological information with the help of this website, classtools.net. Next slide. Okay, so again, some more tools for the same purpose, quizzing, testing, and gaming. Google Forms. Google Forms we are using. Already people are knowing about Google Forms. What is the major purpose of using? We can create whenever we want to collect any data for data collection purpose also. People are research purpose, academic purpose, and also many different purposes. People we are using Google Forms. So nowadays Google Forms, the freely downloadable. If you have Google account, valid Google account, you can create a Google form and you can collect data through the, or also you can make quiz also. Make quiz and evaluations. You can done it very easily. And also you can collect data. So you can download the information through Google Sheets. Google Sheets, after collecting the information, after received some responses from the users. So you can download all the responses through the Google Sheets from the Google Forms. With the help of Google Form, actually it is a input form. Then Google Sheet is a what is that? It is a background data storage form. So you can data storage Excel form. You can download it. And you can use it in your academic purpose. So because most of the researchers nowadays they are using Google Forms. Then also with the help of class marker, then Flipgrid, online testing, you can do it through the class marker very easily. Then Flipgrid also another tool. Then Deck Toys, then Kahoot, everybody may have used the Kahoot. And also another interesting tool is Whoop Clap. Whoop Clap is another tool. So this Whoop Clap, you can try this also. Kahoot, people may have tried already. Whoop Clap, you can try this. This is also an interactive tool. There are a lot of assessments you can do it inside this Whoop Clap ICT tool. You can very interestingly, you can motivate your student. The classroom engagement will be more interesting when you are using these type of ICT tools. The classroom environment will be completely more interested to the students. You can conduct quiz, and also you can conduct designing competition and poster competition. Lot of things. There are many different categories available in this Whoop Class. Just you can try it. Next slide. This is actually the website of whoopclub.com. Sign up is completely free. For educational purpose you are going to use, or for business purpose you are going to use. Just you can select the category. The education purpose only, we are teacher, we are educational purpose only we are going to use. So you can select this category. You can. So there are a lot of features available. First you have to sign up and give your basic information. Then only you will be able to use this tool. So this is very interesting tool. So while the students are using this tool, the students will be when the 100% participation in the classroom, digital classroom. So you can get it through the tool. You can get it. Next slide. So this is a class marker tool. You can conduct a quiz for your educational purpose and quiz purpose. You can conduct a class marker tool through this website. You can conduct. Next slide. And Flipgrid, info.flipgrid. This is also another tool. Flipgrid tool, you can use it, and also you can through this tool you can classroom will be, you can engage the students with the help of this video. There are a lot of video discussions are there. You can create your own video and you can share the fun videos you can create, and you can how the students will be getting more interest on your classroom, you can create it through the video tutorials, through the small fun videos, through the video discussions. You can create it by your own style, and you can share with your students. So this is also in another website, interesting website. You can make use of this website also. Next slide. Okay, fine. So these are all on the presentation. These are all the tools. The previously we saw about different quizzing, gaming tools. So this is presentation tools. So these are all presentation tools: SlideShare and the Bunsy, Prezi, ProVise, Google Slides. Google Slides, I told you. Google Sheets, how we are using. The similar way we can use Google Slides. The presentation, Nearpod, then Peer Deck, Sutori, Lesson Up, Mentimeter. So these are all some. These are all some. Is that some popular tools? We have identified some popular tools. So you can make use of these tools. You can classroom when you are while you are delivering the content of your subject of your course. The students will be more interesting to listen your class. They will understand the concepts, understanding the basic concept, and some, uh, easily you can reduce the complexity of your delivery. So that is the major purpose of using this presentation tools. Okay, if the presentation tool is very attractive to the students, automatically the students will not be diverted to some other actions or some other things. So because of the tools only will be very much helpful to listen the students continuously. The students will be able to listen the classes. Okay, next slide. Okay, so this is the Bunsy tool, the homepage of the Bunsy tool, education.bunsy. So you can use this tool. Next slide. This is prezi.com. This is also another tool. So researchers, you can use this tool. Researchers, you can engage and you can develop your content by using this. So it is an effective, powerful tool, prezi.com. All are free tools only. Next slide. The nearpod.com. This is also another tool. Nearpod.com. This is also another tool you can use for your content delivery. Next slide. So ICT, there are some creative purposes. Suppose innovatively you are creating something, innovative content you are developing. So for that purpose, you are able to use these tools. So infogram, storyboard, then blended. So in different occasions, different situations. So we will be able to use these. We will be able to select these tools, and we can install it, and we can use it. No need to. Since some of the tools only will be installing. In some of the tools are available online. So you can just sign up, and you can use this tool for your own purpose, for your official or your personal purpose. You can use it, Pixton, Visualize, Paddle, Scribble. Then Canva. Actually, I would like to say more about Canva, but because of this poor network, because in Nigeria, most of the time there is no power. So most of the time we are running generator. That is the problem in Nigeria. Okay, only the we are people who are all in different occasions, different states in India. Here in India, there is no. Actually, we are not facing any power issues. But in Nigeria, only 2, 3, 4 hours only power will be there. Rest of the time, always people are running generators. That is the problem in Nigeria, because the country, we do not blame the politicians because of the nature of the country. So that is I'm telling. Because now just now I'm telling you. Now also the night time that we have two generators, one small generator and one big generators we are having in our complete staff quarters. We are using only 4 to 5 hours maximum of time. Only the power supply will be supplied by that is a power supplying company in Nigeria, that is Ketco. So Ketco is the major power supply provider to the public. Only 4 to 5 hours, maximum 5 hours. The rest of the time, always we are running generators because the natural oils, so fuels, they are mining here. So also nowadays the water scarcity is started here because 2, 3 years back you may have known about the information in South Africa. So 0% of water. because summer is started. So little bit the water scarcity is slowly it is increasing. Okay, so slowly it will increase, but we do not worry about that. But we have to how to preserve the water, how to save the water. That we have to think it. That is a different area. Okay, let me continue the slide. Let me continue. So these are all some creative purpose we are using these tools. So you can make use of these tools. So you can finish your whatever the content you are developed, whatever the content you are innovatively create by using these tools. So the content when you are presenting the content to the users, so it will be more effective. So you can add add your content effectively with the help of graphics and some small games and small graphical animations. So you can add it. You can add it and you can create an effective poster and an effective video. So these things. But I'm trying to tell about the Canva. So how many people are using Canva? Actually, I do not know because it is a simplified tool. Canva is a very simple understanding tool. So you can try to use this tool. So using this tool easily you can create your own designs for your academic and your own purpose. You can create it because video you can create. You can make videos. You can create posters. You can create content. You can create you can create certificates and you can create posters. A lot of things we can do it. Flyers, then presentations, make presentation, then make posters, then make Facebook covers. So you can try it. Actually, I am planning to give a hands-on training on Canva. So due to this poor network issue, I'm unable to give the hands-on training. But I am trying to give. But whether how it is possible, actually, I do not know. So we can try it. At last, we can try it. So these are all some tools for creating your creations. These are all the tools. Just you can make use of this. Okay, please move to the next slide. Actually, this is the website homepage of canva.com. So just you can look at this website. But when before entering into the Canva website, so you should have a valid Gmail account. So if you are having that account through the Gmail account, you are able to automatically you will be able to enter into the Canva website. So inside the Canva website, your projects, whatever the projects, presentations, then social media content, video content, some other content you are developing. So it will be isolated separately in your project folder. There is a folder under the home menu. There is a menu, your project menu. So in this menu, you can store automatically. It will be stored automatically. All the informations will be stored in this menu. So whenever we want to see our existing projects, so existing certificates or some other things what we already developed. So we will be able to open and we will be able to reuse our old content. And also there is a limited storage space is given. Some premium sector Canva is also there. But we can in free version. So in open source free version, you can have lot of features. You have lot of features. You can use these features. It is more than sufficient. Premium version, if you are going, there will be more features available. You can make use of that features. You can replace those features also. But the free version is actually sufficient. But I am not used a premium version. I'm used only so far. I'm used only just free version. But lot of things I have done it through the Canva software. So you please try to make use of this software. Easily you can the content will be more effective before you deliver to the students. So if you are designing, if you are using Canva, it will be more effective. That is why I'm telling about Canva. Okay, move to next slide. Okay, fine. ICT tools for collaboration, online collaboration. Okay, so these are all the some tools. So when you want to collaborate with some other plugins or some other tools, so these are all some tools. Google Spreadsheet, then Asana, then Meister Task, Stoodle, Edmodo, then CISA, Google Documents. So we can these tools, Google Spreadsheets and Google Documents, you may have used. So there are Google Slides also you may have used. So some collaborate at the same time. So we can collaborate with some other people also. So how to collaborate with one person with another person or one person with the team members. So you can collaborate you can use these tools. You can collaborate your information with other people also. So this is one of the benefit of using these tools, ICT, online collaborative tools. You can try these three tools. Everybody may have used Google Spreadsheet and Google Documents and Google Sites. You can share your content. So online you can share when you are in online. You can share your content. You can collaborate your content with other people also, and also share with your colleagues, share with your students. So these are all online collaborative tools. Some tools I have identified. Next slide. So this is the homepage of mastertask.com. This is also a student task management, secured task management tool. You can, through your Google account, you can access, you can use this tool. Next slide. So this is also another tool, online tool for teaching and learning. So teaching and learning. So actually this actually designed by the students of one particular university students. They Machacho University students, they have developed this tool. So you can make use of this tool. You can, the teaching learning process will be, you will be gained more information. It will be more effective. Next slide. So this is about ICT tools for videos and cartoons. So how can we make our videos, own videos? For example, while you are referring the SWAYAM website and the NPTEL website, the IIT professors, NIT professors, and the various university professors will be professors video tutorials will be available in the SWAYAM and the NPTEL website. So you can use those video tutorials. Easily you can learn the concepts. So how to make an effective YouTube video, or how to make an effective video content, video delivery content to the students. You can use these tools. So for example, let me tell you one example. There is a commercial ICT tool people are using, primary and lower level, childhood level students are using. It is Byju's. You may be knowing about the Byju's. Byju's, how they are making their videos. So with the help of IIT professors and NIT professors and various different popular university professors, they are teaching the content. So they are delivering the content. Simultaneously, the content, what actually they are delivering. So parallelly, the content informations, the visualized content will be displayed. So how the people are making the tools they are using are commercial tools. So these are all free tools. So you can make use of these tools. You can deliver your content will be more interesting. Will be more interesting to the students than Animaker, Talk, Masher, Binumi, then EduPasla, then Edu Creations, Bytable. So these are all some basic tools. And also you can make cartoons also. Some animated cartoons, animated characters, you can make it, and you can easily you can add some background music in these tools, Animaker tools. The content, because the students nowadays, the students are interested to listen their classes, listen their courses, subjects will be more interesting. So if we do not use any one of these ICT tools, definitely the students will not be interested to attend your classes. So that is why we are always motivating the people to use these type of ICT tools. That is the need of, the basic need of, the primary need of ICT tools. When you are going to the class, you should go with your flash drive, go with your pen drive. So with the help of that tools, and also the tools should be installed, already should be installed in your classroom computer. Automated, it is a smart class. In your smart class, there will be a system, there will be a computer, there will be a projector. So it should be the tool will be some online tools also. The classroom computer, that should be an effective internet connection. Then only when you are going to the class, you don't go with your hard copy book, you go with your flash drive. So you can insert your flash drive and you can open your presentation or open your what are the tools you are planning to use and to deliver to the students. You can open it and you can present your content, deliver your content to the students. Because people we are trying to engage our students in an effective way. That is why we are trying to tell you, make use of these tools. You can download it and you can use it. Next slide. This is another tool, Animaker. Animaker tool, you can, so what are the tools in the previous slide you saw? The same Animaker tool. This is a home page of Animator tool. You can create some videos and also you can add some animations. So whatever the animations already existing freely available, you can insert the animations in your video and you can deliver your content. Next slide. So this is another yes, another website, doink.com. This is another animation website. See, so parallelly there is a person. You can add your animation. The background image you can change it. Then animations also you can. So the video capturing will be separate video. That is the separate mode. Then adding animation is the separate. Then after blending each other, after merging each other, when you are presenting the video, it will be more interesting to the students. So this is animation. Easily you can create your own animations and some existing animations also there, or you can download it from various websites and you can insert, you can embed those animation into this presentation, video presentation. The presentation will be more interesting to the students. Next slide. Actually these are the tools identified for your organizing your brainstorming sessions. So Kaggle, Mind Mo, then Answer Garden, Poster My Wall, Poplet, Taxido, then Hazas, Lino. So these are all for, so it is a mapping tool. So you can, where you want to, some complicated things, you can map in mind mapping. So because brainstorming session you are organizing, so mind mapping, then tasking, then when you are delivering in a complicated content to the students, so you can use these tools, ICT based tools. These are also free tools identified. So you can make use of these tools. You can organize your brainstorming sessions. Next slide. Okay, so this is a home page of Kaggle tool. So you can mind mapping your documents and your ideas, you can insert it. So Kaggle, this is a tool. Next slide. Okay. Then another some more tools are identified: Chartgo, Xmind, Time to Ask, then Think Link, then Time Glinder, Note App, Trello by. So these are also mind mapping tools, brainstorming tools. Next slide. This is the home page of chartgo.com. So you can create different charts. So using this chartgo.com. So when you are creating any chart, we are using MS Excel, Microsoft Excel we are using. So this is also a chart maker. So you can use the chartgo.com. You can make your charts in a very effective way. There are a lot of templates available in this Chartgo website. Just you can open this website, visit this website. You can put your content. You can give your content, give your input. Okay, so you can create a lot of different effective, different colorful charts. So you can create your colorful charts through this website, chartgo.com. Next slide. So this is another website, Grow on Tree, Ideas Grow on Tree. This is also in another website. Very interesting website. You can share your idea and you can make your content in an effective way. So you can share this to your students also. Xmind.net. Next slide. Okay, so these are all the tools for some studying purpose. You can share these tools with your students. Cram, Kobo Cards, vocabulary, learning pod, study blue. So these are all studying purpose. You can prepare your materials. You can prepare your study guides. You can prepare your notes. Then prepare all your content. So using this studying purpose, so you can use these tools. Okay, fine. Next slide. So this is a website of cram.com. So you can browse by subject wise. You can careers, computers. There are some categories are there. So you can use these categories. You can design your content. Studying purpose. Okay. Next slide. Okay, fine. So Kobo Cards, this is another website. So you can based on online flashcard software. It is completely free. You can utilize this website also through the Facebook or through the Google. you can enter into this website and you can give your basic details and you can sign up and you can utilize this website. You can utilize this tool, ICT tool. Next slide. So this is about for making your lessons. So Guru, Go, Conquer, Read, Write, Think, Show, Be, Test, Teach. So these are all for preparing your digital lessons. Digital preparing, how to prepare the digital content using these tools, using these ICT tools, Guru, Go, Conquer, or some other tool. So whatever the tool I'm listed here, you can select it, any one of the tool, whichever is user friendly to you, because some tools are complicated tools. Sometimes people are other than non-computer science teachers maybe sometimes feel difficulties when they are selecting the tool. They are trying to use the tools. Sometimes they may face some difficulties. So that is why I'm telling you, some not only a single tool I'm listed, some list of tools here I have listed. So you can pick it any one of the tool, and you can whichever tool is very easy, very user friendly, you can select it and you can use it in your classroom. Or also you have to so before going to use any tool to your classroom content before delivery, the students actually analyze the student capacity also you have to analyze it. The basic things while you are using these tools, some of the basic computer knowledge the students should have, and also some basic learning tools and delivering tools also there. But the student nowadays, the students are already they are more ahead than the teachers. So easily the students, most of the time they are seeing their mobile phones and they are searching the different some new things, latest technologies. Comparing the teachers when we are comparing with our students, the students are more knowledge than us. So easily the students will track us. So will understand the tools. They will be knowing already. So before going to deliver any tool, any information to the student, so we have to think about whether the students already they are having some basic knowledge in this tool. Just we have to analyze the thing before delivering any content to the student. So because of the technological advancement, uh, because everywhere, not only in India, here also in Nigeria also, always students when they are attending the classes, they are always using their mobile phones. In India, there is a good culture, good student culture is there. But in Nigeria, compared with India, only 50% you can expect content, you can expect the things from the students. That is because of this African environment is something different. Entirely it is different than the Indian environment, Indian students. These students' culture is entirely different. Our student culture is entirely different. So that is why I'm telling. So before before delivering any content to the students, so how to attract, how to monitor, how to attract, so how the students are going to benefit from this tool, you can select the best tool. So among the tools, you select the best tool. So this is good. Easily you can understand. This is good for these type of students. Easily you can analyze after comparing among the tools. Easily you can pick it the best tool and you can use it for your classroom purpose. Next slide. So this is guru.org homepage. So you can navigate your learning solution. You can customize it. So whatever the tool you are using, you can customize based on your students, based on your task, based on your course. So you can customize it. You can customize and you can deliver. You can use it and you can deliver the content. Next slide. This is another homepage, goconquer.com. This is another website, the same listed tool website. The next slide. So readwritethink.org. I will share this slide. Easily you can, so what are the tools I am listed here? You can easily, you can pick it any one of the tool and you can, so I will inform the organizers. Organizers, you can share this presentation to the participants so they can make use of the tools, ICT tools. So whatever the tool they would like to use, they can use it. So this is another tool, readwritethink.org. Next slide. So apart from this, what are the tools you have seen so far? So some other important tools also I'm identified and listed here. So when the student want to give any feedback, so feedback fruits, then actually reveal. So for locating the opportunities, then class 1, 2, 3, then Digo, then every note, then class dojo, then Delicious, rubric tool, then PDF Pro, classroom screen, Visor, voice thread by. So you can send. So because it should be a multimedia content. As I told you earlier, so the classroom content should be a multimedia content. Okay, so the text messages, text content should be there. Then voice message, that is audio message should be there. And video, some video should be there. Then graphical information, some graphics, and also some animations you have to create it. So the 5 major combinations. Multimedia is a combination of these 5: audio, video, then graphics, animation. So the 5 major combinations you have to combine it all together. You have to put it in your presentation. Then only the presentation will be more effective. Only the text information you are presenting to the students. The student will not listen your classes. The students will not be listening your classes. So that is why I'm insisting you. So you can make use of all the 5 things. These 5: audio, video, then graphics, animation, then textual content. So then only the classes will be more effective. So these are the tools, some important tools. So it's already some um, so presentation tool, then gaming tool, quiz tool. So we have categorized. So the previously what are all the tools you have seen so far is categorized tools. So this is some other important tools. So you can make use of these tools. Also you can visit the websites and you can open it and you can use it for your own purpose, academic purpose or your own purpose. You can use it. Next slide. So this is feedback fruits.com website. So implement your active learning design. So there is a homepage content you are seeing. So you can log in, you can sign up, and you can log in to this website, and you can make use of for your content delivery. Next slide. So actually, this is today's agenda. I am planned to deliver you. There is a website, Canva.com. I have shown you the hands-on training I was planning to give, Canva.com. So using this is actually it is Canva is an Australian graphic design platform. It is developed by some Australians. It's an Australian graphic design platform. You can create your own social media content. Then you can develop your presentation, develop your posters. You can develop your documents, and you can visualize the content. You can develop it. You can a lot of things. You can. I told you Canva.com, but actually hands-on experience you will be able to get it because of this poor network issues. I'm unable to give, but you can anyway. It is a self-learning website because I learned by myself only. I'm learned by myself, so easily you can learn. But and also one more thing also I'm planning to give, that is AutoCAD. So because most of the people are nowadays they are organizing a virtual workshop, virtual seminar, virtual presentation, then virtual workshop, that like FDPs, so many things they are organizing. So how to print the certificates? Actually, how to print their certificates? That is the thing. I am trying to tell you. I was trying to tell you. So using this AutoCAD. So how can we generate our certificates through this? There are many websites. Certify EM is also there, but most of the time we are using AutoCAD.com. So actually, how to generate the certificates? First, we have to design our certificate in Canva.com website. That is the first step, primary step. Designing the certificate is the first step. Then second step is you have to make a form using the Google form. Go to Google Drive and you can make a form. Then you can give your inputs. So the users will be giving input. So users will be giving the data. So users will be giving their inputs. Then all responses will be collected and you can save it in a say you can save it in the same name. Okay, so that actually practically, if you are seeing the thing, easily you can understand. But just I'm orally telling. But just you can, if it is possible, I will share the complete navigation. I will share the complete steps. So how to create a certificate. So I will share to the organizers. Easily you can go through the steps. Easily you can finish, or you can just type it in the YouTube. Okay, you can how to generate a certificate using autograd.com, how to use autograd and generate your certificates. You can see the video tutorial. Easily you can understand. The video is very, very user friendly. Easily you can understand the video tutorial and you can finish your certificate. You can generate your certificate. So the first primary thing is generating one model certificate. The second thing is getting responses through the Google Forms, getting responses from the users. That is the second thing. Then you can fit your certificates into Google Slide. Okay, the first thing I am used Canva. The second thing I am used Google Form. Then Google Sheets I am used. In the Google Sheet, I have to install my Autograph add-on application. The Google Sheets. In Google Sheets, so there will be an option. So using that option, so you can add your that is autocrat that is that add-on in your Google Sheet. Then you can after that you can fit your certificate in the Google Slide. So what are the things I am used? First I am used Canva. Then next time used Google Form. The next time used Google Sheet. Then in the Google Sheet I am installed my autocrat add-on application. Then the same certificate is I'm used in Google Slide. I'm fixed my certificate in the Google Slide because I'm going to generate certificate. My certificate is I'm going to send the certificates to multiple people, more number of people. So that is why I'm planning to give my fix my certificate in the Google Slide. Okay, then after that fixing all the things. So these are all the primary things. So these are all the primary things. After fixing it, then I will open my add-on, that is AutoCAD. Then I will select my what is that certificate? That certificate already I fixed in my Google Slide. I will be able to select my and also where I am going to store my certificate. That certificates I will may create a folder in my Google Drive. Then what are all the certificates I am generating? For example, for 50 participants, I am going to generate a certificate. All the 50 certificates I am going to store it in my folder. That folder already I created in my Google Drive. So inside the folder, when I am executing this, when I am running this application, all the certificates will be stored in my Google Drive. That is offline process. An online process means when you are filling your form, Google form, automatically the trigger will be enabled. The certificate will be immediately dispatched from my computer to deliver to your mail. So that is online. So immediately after submitting the form, the trigger will be enabled. The trigger immediately triggered. Then certificate will be generated and also it will be delivered to the concerned participant. Delivered to the concerned mail, respective mail, the student user participant mail, the certificate will be delivered. So this is one process. Though offline storage, then so immediately after the form is submitted by the participant. So this is one of the major things. So you please, I will share the content, the complete steps. I will share it. So easily you can understand the process steps. Just if you are following the steps, easily you can generate the certificate. So this is because most of the people are we are always trying to give online certificates. So this is completely free. So paid version, most of the institutions paid version softwares also they are using, but this is actually completely free. But the maximum usage of generation of certificate is maximum 1,000 per day you can generate it. The next day you can generate another 1,000 certificates you can generate it. So this is thing, and also you have to mainly think about this, care about this. That is maximum of 500 certificates you can generate by using one Gmail account. Maximum of 5,000 certificates you can generate it by using one Gmail account. So after once it is expired, sometimes the autograph, sometimes it shows some errors. The errors means the particular autograph add-on is expired. So immediately you have to open it in another Gmail account. Then you can again reinstall the autograph in the newly generated email and you can use it. So because of the creating Gmail account is very, very simple process. Easily you can create it and you can install this AutoCAD software. Only 2, 3, 4 process. Easily you can finish it quickly. One time if you have done it successfully, the next time you can finish all the process very promptly. Quickly you can finish it. So this is one of the major benefit of using this AutoCAD software. So that is why I'm telling. Just you can try it. You can try it. I will share the steps to the organizers. Easily you can finish it. Okay, next slide. Okay, thank you. This is about what are the tools I am identified for the ICT content delivery for the higher educational institutions. I'm identified in my slide, so you can make use of this slide. So you can select any one of the, not only selecting one particular tool, for different purposes, you can select any tool, you can pick it and you can use it and you can get succeed in your classroom teaching. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for enriching us through your benevolent session. We were able to clearly understand the importance and usage of ICT tools in the teaching and learning process. And we also came to know the numerous ICT tools available for various classroom activities, which will definitely help us in our classroom engagement in our future endeavors. So thank you for such a fruitful session, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I would now like to request Dr. R. Kavitamani to report our first technical session for the day.
So thank you, sir, for enlightening us about various tools. And the
Thank you,
session is
Madam.
really an eye-opener for all of us. And even though we are already adopting ICT tools in teaching and learning, we have learned many new and advanced tools that can be used for conducting test and presentation, and also tools regarding creating videos, cartoons, and also regarding the online collaboration and various brainstorming for a session also. And thank you, sir, for the wonderful session. Really, it is very helpful for us.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Dear participants, the feedback link has been posted in the chat box for the forenoon session. A kind request for all the participants to post the feedback as soon as possible. I repeat it again. The feedback link for the forenoon session has been posted in the Google chat box. So a kind request to all the participants to post the feedback at the earliest. Dear participants, we will be beginning with our second technical session at 2 p.m. So a kind request to all the participants to join for the session on time. Thank you one and all for the cooperation rendered throughout the forenoon session. Thank you.
Madam, shall I leave, madam?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much, madam. Thanks.
Dear participants, you all have asked for the PowerPoint presentation. We will be sharing the PowerPoint presentation to all the participants at the end of the fourth session. Thank you one and all. We will begin with our second technical session at 2 p.m. So a kind request for all of you to join for the technical session for the afternoon on time.